That being said, change the name, definitely change the name. This is a bad name for the show because it confuses a lot of people about what this show is about. Dated and Related is one of Netflix's newest dating shows, and it is absolute insanity. Now, I gotta be honest, when I first saw this show pop up on Netflix, the title is terrible. Mainly because it makes it sound like these are people who are related to each other and have dated each other. It sounds like some really bizarre TLC Bravo Network type of show. That's not what it is, but they gotta change the name for season 2. Now, that being said, this is a great show. I am somebody that got into Love is Blind a little bit late, and then I saw The Ultimatum, which I loved. I thought Love is Blind was also fantastic. And then I saw Dated and Related popped up. And just from the trailer, just from reading the synopsis, the show sounded insane. And if you're somebody that likes to dabble in reality TV from time to time, there's no guilt here. All right, just because it's not gonna win an Emmy or an Oscar or anything like that doesn't mean that we can't all have a little bit of fun in the crazy world of reality television. If you are someone who's drawn to these sort of insane, chaotic dating shows, this is one that you do not want to miss. Netflix's entire history with these reality dating shows is just slowly getting more and more insane, and I'm somebody that welcomes that. I think that these reality shows are at their best when there is just absolute off the walls, nothing makes sense, everything's crazy. That's when this is peak reality television. One of the best things that Netflix does in this show is to not explain at all what it's about. They don't explain if this is a competition, they don't explain how you're supposed to win, they don't explain anything happening until the actual people on the show also find out about halfway through the first season. And I just think that reality TV is usually at its best when nobody has any idea what's happening, and that's pretty much what this show is entirely about. Now, I'll also say that Netflix does a really good job casting these shows, because throughout like Love is Blind, The Ultimatum, they're good at casting people that you end up really liking, and they're good at casting people that just seem like cartoon villains, like Team Rocket and Pokemon type of stuff, always scheming, always doing something ridiculous. This show is at its peak when the supervillains on the show are acting like cartoon supervillains. Now, it's also revealed about halfway through that the winners of Dated and Related will get $100,000, but it's not that it goes to the siblings. It's that it goes to the couple that actually forms and dates or maybe gets married. I don't know, that's not really clear either. But it is interesting because there's a lot of strategy there, because if you're the sibling of somebody else, it might be in your best interest to help them find a girlfriend or a boyfriend so that they get half the money, and then maybe they throw a few bucks your way. Who knows? I'll be honest, there is way more strategy in this show than I thought there would be. I don't know if the people on the show ever consider any of the strategy, because they're not, always picking from the best and brightest of society. But as a viewer, it's a lot of fun to sort of think about how you would approach these situations. That's one of the more fun things about reality shows in general. It's cool to see Netflix taking more and more chances with shows like this. I think personally this is one of the best ones they've done so far, because it's sort of a competition and sort of just an insane reality dating show. And I think they've found something special with a lot of these concepts. That being said, change the name, definitely change the name. This is a bad name for the show because it confuses a lot of people about what the show is about. But if you are somebody looking for a new trashy reality dating show, look no further than Dated and Related on Netflix. This is one that you are definitely going to want to check out.